We are as close as we have ever been in this series to taking the Colorado Rockies to the playoffs. We're 59-46, entering what I believe is the most critical stretch of this season. The next couple weeks here in the series will have us playing against the Dodgers, Cardinals, and Padres. All teams in the playoff hunt. Of course, the Dodgers will probably win the division. They're already 13 games up. But we're currently on our best win streak of the year. We've won 9 games in a row. However, we're only 18-26 in division and have not played well against the Dodgers or Padres this season. I know I haven't posted enough of this series lately. This week, we're going to have 4 episodes in the series. Each episode will take us through these key series, beginning with today's against the LA Dodgers. We'd love to get this win here in Game 1. Luis Severino takes the mound, and we're looking for our 10th win in a row. So here's our ace. Luis Severino comes in with a 2.77 ERA, and he has been lights out. Gets Mookie Betts here to start the game. 2 batters later, he's ahead of Corey Seager and paints the inside corner. Strike 3, looking at 98. Rockies got a run in the first, so Severino has a lead here and gets ahead of Max Muncy. A perfectly thrown slider, followed up with another 98-mile-per-hour fastball. Same pitch he got Seager on. Later in the inning, though, a little trouble here for Severino as the Dodgers get 2 aboard. That brings up Carson Taylor. And does he go around? Yes, he does. There's an 0-2 for Severino. And this time, he's going to the outside corner for strike 3 swinging. Severino's been one of our best strikeout pitchers all season. But in the 3rd inning, he misses over the middle. You can't do that against Mookie Betts. And that will tie the game at 1. I wanted that one low and outside, and it goes right down the middle. Trying to keep LA to just 1 here. We're bottom 4, and Bellinger lifts one into right center field. That's just out of reach, unfortunately. It's a base hit. Next up, Max Muncy again, 2-2. Not offering. Count runs full. Muncy fouls off the pitch at 99. A good battle between these two. And Muncy takes that one. I know he's got a good eye at the plate. Shows it off there. 2 on now for Edwin Rios. And Severino maybe not as sharp as he was in the earlier innings. The 3-2 misses inside. A hit and 2 walks. They're loaded with nobody out. That brings up Teoscar Hernandez. And it's bounced right back up the middle. And here comes 2 runs for LA. And they take the lead 3-1 and still have nobody out. Carson Taylor grounds to first. And we get the out at second. But nobody on the first base bag. So we can only get the 1. Julio Urias. Ooh, he hit it well. Lines it to Devers. Good second out. And trying to end the inning. We want no part of Mookie Betts here. We're going to let him walk to face Carlos Asuaje. And we get the ground ball right back up the middle. And Turner just beats Betts back to the bag. That's a lot of B's. But now it's 3-1 Dodgers. Rockies got that run early. You need a lot more to beat this team. In the 5th inning, line drive to Devers. Nice backhanded catch. Taking a hit away from Corey Seager. Cody Bellinger's next, and the slider below the knees picks up strike 3. Muncy with 2 away. On the first pitch, he pulls it deep to right field, sending Nimmo back, and he makes the catch. Got lucky there that the pitch was so far outside, and he pulled it as much as he did. I was surprised to see Severino get a 6th inning in this matchup. Here we're in player lock. And that's driven deep to right field. Nimmo watches this one fly over his head into the Rockies bullpen for 1. The homer from Edwin Rios ends the day for Luis Severino. I don't even want to call this a bad start. I mean, it's the Dodgers. You're going to probably give up a few runs, but you got to score some. And a drive from Trey Turner. Off Trinan. It's deep, and it's gone. Wrapping around the foul pole. Turner crushed that one for his 20th. That gets the Rockies a little bit of energy here. 4-2 late in the game. Keep it close. Give this offense a chance. Mookie Betts hits righties a lot better than lefties. And Jose Alvarado strikes him out looking. Alvarado didn't start this year playing all that well, and I had high expectations. He certainly met them now. He's come around and had a really good overall season, and I trust him for a lot of our key innings. In the 8th inning now, Caleb Ferguson, the lefty, is in the game to face Geronimo. Takes the cutter low here. It's 2-2. Struck him out on the high cutter this time. One down. That brings up Rafael Devers. And again, the cutter picks up the strikeout. Good stuff from Ferguson. Bottom of the 8th inning. Now Herman Marquez in the game. He strikes out Max Muncy. With 2 down, Teoscar Hernandez. Runner at second. And he pops it up. Late on the swing, and we'll go to the 9th. Down 2. You hold the Dodgers to 4 here. I mean, that is a win, I think, for the pitching staff. But can we get a couple runs against Brusdar Graterol? 40 for 43 on the season. He jams France. A pitch he could have done some damage with, but he was way too late. That brings up Solak 1-2. Tapper. Graterol gathers and throws to first. 1 left for LA. It's Dom Nunez with a drive into left field. And it's an easy play that ends the Rockies' 9-game winning streak. We just have not done well against the Dodgers this season. Their pitching obviously will really challenge you, and we've struggled to score against them the entire series. I think most of our wins have been pitchers' duels. So, game 1 is a loss. Let's move on to game 2. We're facing Tony Gonsolin going into player lock now with Anthony Santander. I really like the move to add him because our outfield is the strongest part of our offense overall, and he adds a lot of depth and power coming off the bench. But he gets the start here in this matchup with the Dodgers already up 2-0. We got to get some production here. 3-2, looks at, strike 3 at the knees. That's one I got to swing at there. We go to the 6th inning now. 4-1, Cole Stewart's in the game, and the slider is fouled off. Rockies down 3 with 2 on for Santander as he fouls off a fastball right over the middle. Count goes full, and that is a close one, but it's a walk. Loading the bases for Dom Nunez, who's played really well this season, having to be the starting catcher once again. But Stewart gets ahead and strikes him out on 3 pitches. And the Dodgers get out of the bases loaded jam. In the 8th inning, 4-run game. With 2 aboard, Santander strikes out again. And the Dodgers win game 2 as well. Only 2 runs in game 1, 2 runs in game 2 for Colorado. This time it's a 6-2 defeat, with Mookie Betts hitting 2 home runs, going 3 for 4. So we know the best we can do against LA is split. And in game 3, we have a player lock game now with Rafael Devers. We need one of the stars on this team to help carry us to a win. Devers drives it deep down the right field line. That's going to hook foul, but stay catchable. What a play in the corner by Rios. I did not think he'd get to that one. Dodgers up again, 2-0, but Devers drives it into the gap. That's going to reach the wall, and it's a leadoff double. Got to get this run here, but next 2 batters can't even advance Devers, and Nunez strikes out. Nothing after the double. We move forward. It's tied in the 7th with runners at the corners. And Devers drives it to left center once again, but not hit all that deep. And unfortunately, after that at-bat, there just wasn't another sequence involving Devers. So we just go to the end and see that it's another loss, 4-2. It was tied going bottom 9, and Carlos Asuaje won it on a walk-off home run against Taylor Rogers. Dodgers already take the first 3. At this point, I wanted to see how bad we really were against LA, because our division record is terrible. So I went through the entire calendar and found that after that last game, we were 2-11 against the Dodgers this year. And then against San Diego, 1-8. 3-19 combined against those teams, while being 15-10 against the Giants and Diamondbacks combined. And we still have a game to play here against Walker Buehler, with half of our starting lineup needing a day off. So I gave it to him. And we gotta try to find a way to beat this guy. It's hard. I don't like facing him. I don't like facing Zach Gallen, but we have no choice. And Nick Solak is leading off today. The lineup is so different. 2-1 here from Walker Buehler as we get this one underway, and he hits the inside with the cutter. This count eventually goes full, and strike 3 called. I was looking at a lot of strike 3s here in this session for some reason. Batting second now, David Geronimo is up a spot from his usual third spot in the order. 3-2, that's high. A couple of full counts here for Walker Buehler. And now Rafael Devers. That misses outside. And it does so again. Another full count and another walk. So Buehler has full counts against the first 3 batters. And it takes 22 pitches to get to Anthony Santander, who taps it. Catcher's got it. Out at second. That's all. We avoid the double play. Runners at the corners, 2 away. Connor Joe, ooh, got lucky on that one. 2-2, that's high. Buehler having some issues here. 3-2, he misses again. Third walk of the inning. It's going to be a 30-pitch inning here for Buehler. Dom Thompson-Williams. Here's a 2-2 count. And a strikeout on the curve from Buehler. We leave them loaded. It took 34 pitches, but Buehler gets out of it unscathed. And we have John Gray taking the mound this time, and it's been incredible what he's done this year. He does hit Mookie Betts, but overall with Andrew Heaney tearing his ACL, Austin Gomber not working out, John Gray has been huge for this pitching staff. And Dom Nunez throws out Mookie Betts. He's been throwing out base runners all season. But a base hit up the middle afterwards. So another base runner for Corey Seager. And that's way inside from John Gray. Count goes 3-2, and that's way off the plate. Early on, you could tell he just didn't have his usual command. I mean, he let one run inside and just hit Betts kind of out of nowhere. Now he's got Cody Bellinger behind, 1-2. Ground ball right side. Quick throw to second. There's a double play to end the inning. Both pitchers have a little trouble with their command, and we'll go into the second inning. Colton Welker with a base hit over first. The Rockies' first hit of the day. Just gotta bunt him over quick. Never mind. How about Solak? 2 strikes, 2 outs, and a fly ball. Late on the swing, Betts under it, and a much better second inning for Buehler. How about John Gray? Full count to Max Muncy. Struck him out on the low fastball. Good pitch. First strikeout for John Gray. Here's Kevin Biggio. He'll beat the shift. I feel like teams are doing a good job of this. Getting some cheap doubles past Geronimo and lefts. 2 down. Carson Taylor trying to bring him home, but a ground ball. Devers charges, makes the play. Scoreless through 2. David Geronimo leads off the third for Colorado. And he's way ahead of it. Saw it right down the middle. Wanted to do some damage. And then late on the curve. A frustrating at-bat for Geronimo as he strikes out and certainly had some good pitches. That brings up Rafael Devers. And that one's crushed deep to center field. Bellinger back all the way to the wall, and it's gone! There's a home run for Rafael Devers, number 23 on the season. It just kept going. Wasn't sure it would off the bat. But 1-0 Colorado. Brings up Joe. That's hit deep to center field. Bellinger back. Watching this one hit high off the wall. And Connor Joe picks up a 2-out double. Batting 6th, Dom Thompson-Williams. And now a drive to left center. It's got carry. It is down at the warning track and a ground rule double. Third extra base hit of the inning. That scores another run. Did we catch Buehler on a bad day when we need this game? Dom Nunez back up the middle, cut off, and the inning is over. But the Rockies get 2, which is how many runs they scored the first 3 games of the season, or series. Walker Buehler, what a swing, drilled left center field. I'm tired of pitchers hitting me like this. What do I gotta do to get them out? Mookie Betts jammed him. Devers loses it, and now has to make a long throw, not in time. That also allowed Buehler to move up to third base. Good base running and good hitting by Buehler? Okay. Carlos Asuaje. Looking at that pitch, ball 3. And down the line. A long battle. Anything close, just getting fouled off. And he eventually takes ball 4. Bases loaded. Nobody down. Can John Gray get out of this? Missing Loda. Seager and just not finding his spots. That misses low. He just walked in. Walker Buehler. 2-1. Rockies. But now Bellinger. Change up low. 3-1. Second walk in a row. Actually third. And he walks in 2 runs. Max Muncy. He's ahead in the count. This is not going well for John Gray. 2-2. That's well hit to left center field. Down for extra bases. And the Dodgers look to clear the bases. Muncy to second. And they plate 3. It's a 5-2 Dodgers lead just like that. Still nobody out. Drive deep to center field. This one's got a chance, and it almost got out. That's it for John Gray. Probably should have come out earlier. You really don't want to have a 2-inning outing here against the Dodgers. Now you're asking a lot of the bullpen. We're already down a bunch, playing all these backups. You don't want to just throw away a game, but there wasn't a lot of hope left for me at this stage. German Marquez comes in. Thankfully ends the third with no more production for LA. And it's a chance to see him get another one of these extended outings out of the bullpen. And in the 4th inning, Dodgers with a base hit here have 2 aboard as they get first and third. And on the play, Anthony Santander had to come out. It was hit to him in right, and he must have hurt his arm on the throw. And the message there said that he could be out for quite some time. A terrible series here against the Dodgers. We just want it to be over with. Marquez picks up a strikeout and a fly ball into right. And now Reynolds is in right field, and he makes the catch. Marquez keeps it 5-2. And the Rockies are just not doing anything on offense, so I was mostly just looking at how Marquez would perform here. Bottom 5, 2-2 against Muncy. And a drive deep to right. A home run to go with his 3-run double earlier. Big day for Max Muncy. 6-2. Dodgers looking for the 4-game sweep. Can the Rockies do anything about it? We got Walker Buehler out of the game after 4 innings, and we're still down 4, struggling against Cole Stewart. One on here for Colton Welker, and he bounces into a quickly turned double play. 7th inning, here's Nick Solak facing Corey Knebel, and he bounces this one right back through the middle. 2 batters later, with 2 down, you got Devers, and he drives it deep to right field. A blast that'll put the Rockies back in this game. 2nd homer for Devers. Just a perfect curveball to crush, and Devers doesn't miss. Good time for a 2-homer game. That puts some pressure here on the bullpen. Can you keep the Dodgers to their 6 runs? Givens picks up a strikeout, and the line out at first gets us through this inning. We still need 3 runs to take the lead. Connor Joe strikes out facing Ferguson, who did well against us in the previous game. Here's Dom Thompson Williams. Man, that cutter is nasty. Dom Nunez 3-2. He hits the cutter. It goes backwards and ends the inning. Bottom 8, Jose Alvarado in the game. Nice curveball. I really enjoyed the recent outings I've had with him. And here's Ivan Herrera with a ground ball to second base. Bullpen really did a good job after John Gray's rough outing today. Here's Brusdar Graterol, 41 for 44 now with a 1.76 ERA. And he hits Colton Welker. That will put the tying run at the plate. And off the bench, Brandon Nimmo. He has a chance. And it's hit hard right to second. Brandon Nimmo bounces into a double play, and the Dodgers are 1 out away from a 4-game sweep. Here's a high drive hit by Solak. Deep left field, carrying. And that is caught. The series is over. This was the start of a big stretch of series here for the Rockies, and they fall apart once again against the Dodgers. Their 9-game winning streak is snapped, and they're now presented with a new 4-game losing streak after scoring a total of 10 runs in these 4 games. We had 1 bad inning here against the Dodgers, and that's all it took. This offense simply has to do more. That's it. If you're looking for good news to come out of this episode, the injury is actually not serious for Anthony Santander, thankfully. He'll be good to go after a couple of days. So, we're going to stay on the road to face the St. Louis Cardinals in our next series, a 3-game set. And they are firmly in the wild card hunt, but currently lead the NL Central. So it is a very key series for us. And I'm still planning on doing an episode for each of these next 3 series now after this one. I know it wasn't a successful episode, but I hope you enjoyed the video nonetheless. Please leave your feedback down below. Thank you for the support. Please leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you are enjoying the Rockies franchise. And we'll continue this push for Rocktober throughout the week. Have a great day, everybody, and I'll see you soon.